Have you ever sat down at your desk, determined to tackle just one simple task, maybe answering that important email you've been putting off, only to look up 25 minutes later and realize you've somehow wandered into a maze of distractions? Maybe you checked your phone, scrolled through social media, or got lost in a sea of open tabs, each one pulling your attention in a different direction. That was exactly my experience last Tuesday. I started the day with good intentions, but before I knew it, I was completely off track. By noon, my to-do list was still untouched. I felt overwhelmed, frustrated, and like I'd accomplished absolutely nothing, even though I'd been busy all morning. But here's the thing, it wasn't about laziness or a lack of willpower. I realized it was a system problem. My environment and habits were setting me up to fail. The real cost of these lost minutes isn't just a few unchecked boxes on a list. It's the slow erosion of time that could have been invested in building your dreams, learning something new, or simply enjoying life. Mastering your time isn't about forcing yourself into a rigid, joyless routine. It's about creating a system that gives you the freedom to focus on what truly matters to you. True productivity is about being efficient with the necessary tasks so you can be fully present for the moments and people that matter most, whether that's family, friends, or your own well-being. It's about reclaiming your life from the chaos of the urgent but unimportant and making space for what brings you joy and fulfillment. The shift from being constantly busy to truly effective isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter, with intention and strategy, not endless struggle. By questioning your default habits, experimenting with new approaches, and making a few key changes, you can become the architect of your own time and energy. In the next section, let's dive into the practical tools and strategies that make this transformation possible, so you can finally take control of your day. The Pareto principle, often called the 80-20 rule, states that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. This powerful idea isn't just for business, it applies everywhere, from your daily routine to your biggest life goals. Understanding this principle can completely transform how you approach your work and your time. Most of your progress, growth, and success actually comes from a handful of key tasks, not from trying to do everything at once. It's easy to get caught up in being busy, but real achievement comes from focusing on what truly matters. Each morning, ask yourself, what are the 1 to 3 things that, if completed, would make today a win? These are your highest impact actions, the ones that move you closer to your goals. Skip the endless to-do list that only leads to overwhelm and frustration. Don't let yourself drown in minor tasks that barely make a difference. Instead, focus on the big levers, the actions that create the most significant results. Imagine your day as a jar. Put the big rocks in first and let the small stuff fill in around them. For a writer, the big lever is writing, putting words on the page every single day. That's what moves the needle. For a founder, it's reaching out to investors, building relationships, and making deals. These are the actions that drive the business forward. Everything else, emails, notifications, minor admin work, is just sand. If you let the sand fill your jar first, there's no room for what matters. I once helped a friend running an e-commerce store identify their 20-cent influencer partnerships. By focusing on this high-impact area, they stopped wasting time on less effective tactics. In just 1 month, their revenue doubled. That's the power of ruthless prioritization. The secret? Ruthlessly prioritize and say no to the rest. Protect your time and energy for what matters most. It's perfectly okay to leave minor tasks undone if you've nailed your critical items. Progress isn't about checking every box, it's about moving forward where it counts. The goal isn't to be busy, it's to make real, measurable progress. Celebrate the small wins that come from focusing on your vital few. Focus your best energy on the vital few, and you'll build unstoppable momentum. Forget busy, be effective. That's how you create lasting results. That's how you move the needle, by consistently working on what matters most. Next, let's see how you can protect that focus and keep your momentum going strong. Your brain hates switching tasks. It drains your energy and focus. The fix? Task batching. Group similar tasks and do them in dedicated sessions. Don't answer emails all day. Block 2 times for it and keep your inbox closed otherwise. For content, batch a week's posts in one session. This frees up mental space and boosts creativity. Apply batching to anything, calls, bills, even meals. Next, use time blocking. Schedule your most important work as calendar appointments. When it's time, turn off notifications and focus on just that task. Batching tells you what to do. Blocking tells you when. That's how you win back your day. The most productive people aren't the most organized. They're the best at saying no. Every yes to a distraction is a no to your priorities. Protect your time fiercely. A polite, clear no is a gift to your future self. Try a default diary. Block your ideal week in advance and only accept new requests if they fit. This shifts you from reactive to proactive. Set boundaries with technology too. No checking your phone every 5 minutes. Define a clear end to your workday and stick to it. Every no creates space for a more important yes. Guard your focus. It's your most valuable asset. You don't need fancy tools or complicated systems to reclaim your time and boost your productivity. Sometimes the simplest changes can have the biggest impact on your daily routine. Try these 5 quick wins. Easy strategies you can start using right away to take control of your day and feel more accomplished. First, prep your day the night before. Take a few minutes in the evening to write down your top 3 tasks for tomorrow. This simple habit helps you wake up with clarity and purpose, knowing exactly what to focus on. Next, use the 2-minute rule. If a task pops up and you realize it'll take less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. This keeps little things from piling up and overwhelming you later. Control your tech. Turn off non-essential notifications and set specific times to check your apps. Don't forget to schedule regular breaks so you can recharge and avoid digital overload. Try the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. This method helps you stay focused, maintain energy, and avoid burnout throughout the day. During your breaks, make it a point to move around, stretch, take a short walk, or simply stand up. Resist the urge to check your phone. Let your mind truly rest. End your day with a shutdown ritual. Tidy up your workspace, review what you accomplished, and jot down tomorrow's priorities. Once you're done, disconnect from work completely. No more, one last thing. Give yourself permission to truly end your workday and shift your focus. These small habits prevent burnout, help you stay present in your personal life, and make a noticeable difference in your well-being. Start with just one today, and watch how quickly you feel more in control. Small tweaks, big results. Let's make it actionable. Your time is yours to reclaim. Let's do a quick exercise, a 10-minute micro-time audit. For the next 10 minutes, track what you do every minute. Be honest, note every distraction. At the end, review how many minutes were truly focused. Most people are surprised by how little time goes to real work. Now, spot your biggest distraction and eliminate it for the rest of the day. Don't try to fix everything, just tackle one thing. This small step proves you can take control. Change starts with awareness. We've covered the 80-20 rule, batching, boundaries, and more. But real change starts with one small, consistent action. Pick one strategy: batch emails, set daily priorities, or take real breaks. Each small win is a twig that builds your fire of momentum. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Mastering your minutes means designing a life that's truly yours. It's about time for creativity, loved ones, and what matters most. This isn't a distant dream. It's built in the minutes you live right now. Choose your one thing and start today. Your future is waiting. Go build it.